Come with me to Realm Makers. So I'll be recapping the rest of my road trip to St. Louis on June 24th, which unfortunately I'm going to have to split into two parts, but you'll see why. So first of all, it was a 6.5 hour drive from Tulsa to St. Louis. So I woke up super early, and this right here is a video of the Comfort Inn breakfast area. I was the first one there at 6 a.m. sharp. And it was okay. It was just okay. Wasn't as good as I thought it was. This is me stopping at a local coffee place. I didn't actually get any coffee, unfortunately, but I was feeling more of a matcha, and their strawberry matcha is so good. It was so fresh, and yeah, highly recommend. And that was me dropping off some postcards at a collection box, and then that's kind of what the weather was like. It wasn't really rainy. Welcome to Missouri. These are a couple of towns that I drove through, cute little patriotic houses. Yeah, this speaks for itself. I stopped at the Buc-ee's in Springfield, which I didn't know existed, which is crazy. It made my Texan heart happy. So anyway, this was my first encounter with the Grand Hall at the Union Station Hotel, which, keep in mind, I had parked, in the parking lot. I didn't, know how that worked completely, but I had to figure out like where to park. And then I had to lug my luggage all the way to the hotel, which was not great. I should have just grabbed a luggage cart, but I didn't. So I was all sweaty, but that view of the Grand Hall was so worth it. As you can see in this picture, I had gone up to my room, and the floor that my room was on had somebody put this cute little Jesus guy just right there. And so I knew, that was just a nice little sign to see. As you can see here, this is, they have this weird station playing on a loop when you walk into your room. And so, it was a little scary to walk in on because I just heard this voice speaking, and I immediately reached for my pepper spray. But don't worry, it was just the commercial. I was fine. Nobody was in my room. Unfortunately, my mini fridge was not working, and so that was a whole big deal that I had to deal with. But it turns out it just wasn't plugged in. But in my weary state, I didn't think to check that. So anyway. But yeah, I just kind of chilled out. And, I was able to get all cleaned up and unpack a little bit. And then I decided, you know what? I'm going to go and explore the hotel. So I got dressed up, and I will show you what I discovered in part 2.